¿Qué onda? This is Hector Canales bringing you a quick unboxing review of the Target exclusive Mattel WWE Elite Legends Series 14 Chyna! Chyna, of course, comes in the great looking Legends packaging, but with an exception, the 2006 DX spray paint logo on all logos, except of course, Mattel. The same great animation picture is on both sides, and including the back, which has a great bio on the side, and towards the bottom, all the figures in this series that you can collect. Really quick, I just want to point out how the last couple of series had one DX member in each series, but this series has two, Chyna and Road Dogg. As I unbox it, I'll read out the great bio on the back of the box. When the DX army invaded WCW, they didn't need a brigade. They didn't need a squad. They didn't even need security. DX didn't care if WCW sent out Sting, the Four Horsemen, or the entire NWO. With the ninth wonder of the world as their bodyguard, that's all the protection they need. It's no wonder WCW was too scared to send out even a single superstar. Too bad it doesn't have the DX symbol on this. And now that she's out, let's smell her. Smells very, very good. Not that strong of a new toy smell as Mean Mark Callis, but still a very good new toy smell. So let's check out her extra hands. They are literally just plain black plastic hands. And now, the ninth wonder of the world. She looks fantastic posed, but let's get into the little nitty gritty. Let's start from the top. Let's look at her head, that head sculpt. The head sculpting is fantastic. I think it looks just like her, but it's the paint application that messes it up, because she looks like just a regular done up face. And if you followed Chyna from the beginning, from when she first started coming out with Triple H, you know that even though she's rough and tough, she always loved to doll herself up. Look at the packaging. Look at the lipstick, the eyeliner, the eyeshadow. That's Chyna, but the paint application to the face does not live up to it. Let's look at the hair. That's a very nice hair sculpt right there. Look at how her hair goes over her shoulder. Now let's take a look at her upper body. And we've got, I don't know what it's called, strangler? Underneath, she's got something else on. Oh, okay, let's take off this vest. That detail right there on her neck. Then her upper body attire and the rest of the body. This is straight out the same mold. Everything's the same mold except for the head of the 2020 WrestleMania Chyna. I don't blame them. It's Chyna. It looks just like her. But back in these days, she was a lot beefier. For that WrestleMania moment, Chyna was thinner. She had just come out in Playboy, so she wasn't as bulky as she was during this era. So again, it doesn't do her justice, because her arms were a lot bigger than the rest of the body. Plain black plastic. Let's see. All right. So unlike Mean Mark Callis, the joints aren't too bad on this one. Again, the same thing with the ankle joints. With Mattel, if it's not one thing, it's another. So her shoulders do move, unlike the Mean Mark Callis. The hairpiece doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. I thought it'd be pretty bad. When the head sculpt is different from the hairpiece and they glue it on, sometimes you get these little gaps in between, so it looks like they're wearing a wig. And right here, it kind of looks like it, but it's not too bad. It actually looks really good. That is such a great detail. They added in her tattoo, even though they didn't need to, because she's wearing this vest. Now, one thing I wish this figure could do is cross her arms, because a lot of times that's how she was posed, just with her arms crossed, but you can't cross her arms. You just gotta pose her like this. She's not a bad figure. Is she a great figure? No, she's a very good figure. But if you're trying to collect all the DX legends, you've got to have Chyna. At least Chyna and Triple H. Thanks for joining me on this quick unboxing review of Target exclusives Mattel WWE Legends Series 14. Chyna! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and check out our next... What? I was women's champion once, so I can wear this. I do own the 2020 Mattel WWE WrestleMania Elite Chyna. Why don't we compare them? It's the same body mold. The big difference is, of course, the paint application and the head. It's like a happy moment for Chyna. That has a soft spot in my heart. But this figure is better than this one, because the head sculpt on this one, they kind of gave her a double chin almost. Also, what I noticed, since this one has a tattoo back of her shoulder, this one doesn't. And it's got all these rough paint applications. But even without all the rough paint applications, it's missing that tattoo. The head sculpt, although she's smiling, she looks great. Chin is not as thin as it was back then. And she just looks like a badass right here. They are the same height, which is awesome. Unlike Mean Mark Callis and the Undertaker figure.